This is the Business of Leadership Series Minute with your host, the best-selling author of Don't Buy a Duck and founder of MarketingStrategyHero.com, Derek Champagne.
San Francisco-based Alden Mills began taking control of his life at age 12. Doctor told him to learn chess because his asthma would keep him from playing sports. His first goal was to conquer the asthma, and then he went on to achieve extraordinary things. I'm going to let him tell you some of those, but Alden, thank you so much for spending time with us today.
Derek, it's an honor to be here, and I love what you're doing.
So do you mind sharing a few of those challenges and the mindset of you getting past that to create one of the most successful brands in the space?
Well, the first thing is I wasn't interested in Perfect Pushup at all. I was interested in creating the world's greatest fat-burning device. This complicated rotating weight system that was handheld, it was new to its category, and I had raised $1.5 million from 37 of my closest friends and family, only to learn $1,475,000 worth of ways not to launch a product. I was stubborn enough not to think about pivoting right away. Like, no, we don't quit. Of course, you don't have to quit, but you can change directions so you don't run out of cash. I was there. I was at this point where I was pretty much floating adrift. I had not enough money to pay the accountants, the lawyers, the manufacturers. I had a small group of investors saying, "It's over. You're going bankrupt. Go bankrupt, get this over with, flush it, and start over. And oh, by the way, you're embarrassing yourself. Thanks." You had to throw that one in on me too. And at that point, I had realized something very important about bringing a product to market. And that is, if you can't describe it in a sentence, and it takes longer than that, people aren't going to get it. The story was too convoluted. It was too complicated. It required so much more education than I had originally anticipated. And I call this the 3 eyes of an idea. What I had inadvertently done is I had created an invention. An invention has no reference point. So you have to spend an inordinate amount of time educating people. Like the Segway. The Segway is an invention. And worse, when you see the Segway, you're like, oh my God, that thing shouldn't even work, right? It's terrifying. And what I really needed to do was work on the second eye of an idea, which is an innovation, which in this case, pun intended, is there is a reference point, but there's a twist to it. In my case, the twist was a rotation of a Perfect Pushup handle. So it was during that time period that we became really focused on a very simple story, and the story was Navy SEAL invents Perfect Pushup, rotates like a punch, easier on the joints, engages more muscles, and that's it.
Derek Champagne here. So many exciting things happening in 2019. Join us. Visit DerekChampagne.com.